Hey guys, how you going? And welcome to a very exciting and unexpected video. Cricket 24 has just been announced, due to be released on the 30th of June this year. So just in time for the Ashes. How good. Today we're going to be running through the product overview of the game just to see if we can sort of get any sort of hints about what's going to be included in this new game. But I'll tell you what, absolute scenes here. Something that I didn't think would see for a little while, until after AFL 23 anyway. But anyway, let's dive in and see what this game potentially has. So this actually came from Cricket Australia. So they posted it on their Facebook and Twitter pages saying a brand new cricket game from Big Ant Studios is on its way in time for this year's Ashes. You click onto that, it brings up a whole host of places you can pre-order from in Australia. I'm assuming places around the world will be available soon, I guess. But you go into one of those, it brings up the product overview. It looks like the price for all of them will be $79 Australian, which isn't too bad really. And you look at the available console, so it's on the Switch again, it's on the Xbox, the PS5 and the PS4, which is what we're normally used to. I'm assuming it's going to be on Steam, but haven't seen anything about that right now. Price $79, once again, pretty good. Release date 30th of June 2023, so in just a couple months time, just in time for the Ashes, we'll be playing some new Cricket 24. Get around it. And now for the main stuff, the product overview. So this is pretty much going to give us hints as to what to expect for the new game. Now, just reading off it, Cricket 24 is the culmination of a decade of cricket video game development and includes teams from every corner of the globe. Players will be able to take on major cricket nations including Australia and England in the official Ashes, West Indies, New Zealand, Ireland and more. So potentially new licensed teams, potentially, international teams. Plus for the first time ever, professional Indian 2020 teams. So IPL license, is that confirmed? It does seem like it. All set in over 50 detailed official stadiums, Cricket 24 is the most complete video game simulation of cricket seen to date. Now the biggest thing to take away from that, professional Indian 2020 teams, licensed. So that could be huge. And we head down a bit, Cricket 24 building the most realistic cricket video game ever. So first of all, we've got the Ashes. Cricket 24 will feature the biggest rivalry in cricket, the Ashes. Detailed cutscenes immerse the player in the moment as the Ashes tour progresses. Feel a part of the team with press conferences and team training sessions. Unique commentary allows for a complete Ashes immersion. Experience the Ashes playing as a single player or as Australia or England. So that's pretty good. It looks like we'll have more cutscenes to do with the actual Ashes itself, which is good. Unique commentary, so we're probably going to see some commentary relating to the Ashes itself, so that's good. We haven't seen any details about who the actual commentators are, but I'm sure we'll see that in the near future. Down below, official licenses, over 300 players with full photogrammetry. Major cricket nations include Australia, England, West Indies, New Zealand and Ireland, plus more. So I'm not too sure who those teams are going to be, but we did have the 2020 World Cup last year in Melbourne. Well, some of the matches are in Melbourne. Maybe Big Ant did some photogrammetry, if I can talk, then. So that would have been a good time to get a whole host of teams in, I guess. The biggest tournaments including the Ashes, the KFC BBL, the Weber WBBL, the 100, the Caribbean Premier League, plus a number of professional Indian 2020 teams, along with more than 50 highly detailed official stadiums. Now what it says to me, plus a number of professional Indian 2020 teams, maybe they haven't got licensing for all of them, potentially. Otherwise they probably would have said all professional Indian 2020 teams. So maybe you can only get the licenses like based on each team, like you have to go out to each team and do it. Maybe you can't just go to the BCCI and say, look, can we get the licensing for all the teams? So something to note there. Maybe we won't get all of them, maybe we will, not too sure, but judging by that, potentially not all of them. Career mode. Follow the journey of your player from club cricketer to the international stage, developing your skills and growing your fan base as you hone your craft to become the next big thing in cricket. Cricket 24 gives more control to the player in determining their destiny, becoming a short-form hero, focusing on the test team, or trying to balance both on your way to cricketing stardom. So that's interesting. Maybe we get more chance to choose what path we take if we want to try and go for the money, play some shorter form stuff, or try and go to the traditional route, go towards the test team, try and put your name in folklore there. It's I'm interested in seeing how that's going to go, but it does look like we're going to see more control for the player compared to other Big Ant titles. All new fielding, a complete overhaul of the fielding systems to provide the most realistic and responsive fielding controls ever seen in a cricket video game. This one is music to my ears. We've all known and seen how the fielding is in Cricket 22. It's probably their weakest point of the game in my opinion. To see a complete overhaul makes me excited to see. Hopefully we don't see any random jumping over the ball, and hopefully we see a more rounded fielding experience. They have overhauled the fielding a couple times, so hopefully they've nailed it this time around. Cross-platform, fully cross-platform. Play online against your friends and the world's best players regardless of platform. Create and share custom content across different platforms, including stadiums, players, teams, and more with the Academy. So the Cricket Academy returns. Cross-platform once again between all the platforms, so that's good to see. Another thing that we didn't see in the product description or overview was that now Cricket 24 will also introduce Pro Team, where gamers will be able to collect their own favourite players from across the world and take to the field with their own Cricket Dream Team, similar to the FIFA game series Ultimate Team. So it's similar to what we've seen already with Big 11, but I think they're going to make it a lot better, and the fact that it's going to be more similar to the FIFA Ultimate Team stuff, probably what they were going to do with AFL. So keep an eye out on how the AFL one's going to be, because it might be quite similar to how Cricket 24 Pro Team will be. But yeah, that's very exciting stuff. Hopefully we can get some sort of esports going where people play each other, try to become the best player in the world at Cricket 24. That would be absolute scenes. And yeah, that's all that we're given so far. But look, you can pre-order it now if you're in Australia off JB Hi-Fi or EB Games. $79 I think is a great price point at the moment. And yeah, release date, that big release date, 30th of June 2023 at the moment is the placeholder. So we'll be aiming for that date. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all the information that we've got so far. I mean, it's quite a bit of information, but probably the biggest takeaway: new fielding potentially, more licensed international teams, and some licensed IPL teams. Well, Indian 2020 teams they say. They don't say the IPL, but what else could it be? So that's exciting. I'm excited. How are you guys feeling? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm going to end it there. If anything else comes out, I'll be sure to let you guys know. But until then, take it easy, and I'll see you all in the next one.